We've just started to see some shots on our screens of hostages inside the lint shop there. I should say these are not live pictures. These were taken shortly after, I think they were about 10:30 onwards.
This is a difficult day for everyone that's involved in this particular operation. I can confirm for you that we have an armed offender in premises holding an undisclosed number of hostages in the city, in the Martin Place area. Police have been in attendance and have controlled the situation from very early this morning, shortly after it was advised. We are at this stage continuing to secure and make sure that we're doing all we can to bring this to a peaceful outcome. We want this matter resolved peacefully, and we will do all we need to ensure that.
He appears to be wearing a black backpack, which would have to be of some concern to police as well. He also appears to be directing people while he is in there, so that is suggestive of the possibility that there is certainly more than one in here.
We don't yet know the motivation of the perpetrator. We don't know whether this is politically motivated, although obviously there are some indications that it could be. We have to appreciate that even in a society such as ours, there are people who would wish to do us harm.
Yeah, I saw the gunman, yeah. He was quite tall, probably late 40s, had a long white sleeve shirt on with a black vest. He was very calm. He was just pacing. The gunman, or the alleged offender, opened a bag up and revealed a gun to her to get rid of her. And she went running down the stairs. She said, gun in the blue bag, and was out in the Martin Place.
This is what happened roughly 10 minutes ago from now, but this is the situation, Andrew, that we are talking about. The idea of terrorism is that people live in fear.
We are being tested today in Sydney. The police are being tested, the public is being tested, but whatever the test, we will face it head on, and we will remain a strong, democratic, civil society.
There are two women that managed, this is a replay from moments ago. Wow. So that was the first woman who managed to run out the door. This is the second woman. Both Lint staff members, it appears, are scrambling and dashing.
I will just interrupt you there. We are seeing live pictures here from Martin Place. Some extremely dramatic pictures with some hostages coming out of the Lint Cafe.
We have accounted for, at this stage, 17 hostages. That includes the 5 that escaped yesterday and a number that have been caught up with, some with traumatic injury, some with medical conditions. We have, as you have reported, 2 deceased amongst the hostages and 6 that were uninjured. We also have a lone gunman who has been shot and killed, and we have a male police officer who has been injured as a result of a gunshot wound to the face. To the people of Sydney, this was an isolated incident. It is an isolated incident. Do not let this sort of incident bring about any loss of confidence about working or visiting in our city. It was the act of an individual. This should never destroy or change the way of our life.